Nice. We got notifications, which probably means we're going to get a good amount of people in. We do have a couple of things to look at right now. Let me see. Hey. Let's see. All right, let's see. Yo, I saw Elon had a nice relief rally, but it was more of a retracement rather than a continuation, because as long as it's under this area, then it's still bearish, unfortunately. So Silver Days is in the house. Welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream. I'm back home finally. Let's go. Yeah, we'll start taking a look at all these coins. We got flip coins that we got to look at. Snek, Turbo, Midnight, Zebic, and Aerodrome. We're going to be making videos on these, but I'm going to wait a little bit before we start looking at him, just in case he comes by. Yeah. Look at that. We're almost out of extreme fear, but we've still almost been in extreme fear for 30 days. That's insane. Like, just 1 month of just straight up extreme fear. How insane is that? Pinky Ring Teamster. It's gonna go up, George. What? It's gonna go up, George. Who's George? George of the Jungle? I hope everyone's doing good. Doing well. Yeah, let's first look at Zebic. Zebic for Silver Days. Silver Days. Taking a look at Zebic Network on the live stream. So nothing has changed from our last week's update video for Zebic. You did get a bounce, so you did on the macro time frame. You came down, you retested our macro support already, and then you got a nice bounce. Now you're consolidating. So keep in mind, you're still in this downtrend. It is still bearish. You're under the moving averages. And everything is overhead. So it is very bearish, obviously with the exception of the 20-day moving average, which we don't really pay attention to right now. So targets overhead is still resistance overhead at 2028 to 2033. We need a clear break of this area for any sort of continuation and validation of this downtrend. On the macro time frame, we do still have support in this purple area that we have drawn out between 11 and 17. So just keep in mind, if you're buying now, you're hoping to get this retracement, but if you're trading it, then we might get some sort of relief rally and a retracement, not so much a bullish reversal. So at least you'll have the opportunity to sell for a little bit of a profit. But if you're banking on buying now and holding it, then you do need to absolutely break this area of resistance. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Hello, welcome to the live stream. We are so back to it being over again. Yeah. It was nice. It was nice while it lasted, but we at least, it's not a surprise anymore. That's why it's like no point in being bullish. That's why when people come by and they're like, oh my God, we're going to the moon. I'm like, technically you're still bearish. Like you're still making lower highs and you could still even come back up to these areas and get stuck. So there's really nothing to scream about until we break 81,000. Once we break 81,000, then it's like, oh my gosh, like, hey, we might actually be in for some sort of major move in the horizon. But right now, I mean, we're just still struggling to break 67 to 72,000. So there's really nothing to look at here. Zebik, thanks, Meow. Yeah, you're welcome. That was one of the coins I had to look at anyway, so. Yo, when is the sunset tonight? When does the sun set? Oh, I guess 5:44. Yeah, let me know if it gets too dark because I got to turn on a light. Sammy Alabama, welcome. One or two of the meme coins will go to the moon. Remember Doge and Shiba Inu in year 2021. So what? You think Doge is going to go to the moon? Or do you think Shiba is going to go? Or do you think it's going to be a new one this time? Do you think Pepe might be the next one that goes up? Pepe's not bad, but... Meow after dark, yeah. Back to the grind, back to the 5 p.m. live streams. No more live streaming from the cruise. Well, for sure, now I know what to do for next time. Yeah, let's look at Fartcoin for Allo. Yeah, Fartcoin got majorly rejected here. So you got rejected here, and the next macro area support for Fartcoin is going to be around 10 cents. So that's the next area. That's the next area support for Fartcoin. Fart Pepe. Yeah, where's that other guy? He's huge bullish on Pepe. And Pepe is only a 6x back up to its all-time high. So, you know what that means? That means when Pepe's all the way down here, every single other coin is going to be at their death's store, basically. Yeah, they're going to be at death's store. Whew. Pepe definitely looks better. Yeah, dude. If you were to give me $1,000 to put in a coin, and you said you have to choose Pepe or Fartcoin, it would definitely be Pepe. I don't think I would buy Fartcoin. It's just Pepe looks way better. Yeah, Pepe looks way better. And personally, I think Pepe has more of a following than Fartcoin will have. But let's see. I mean, I might be wrong. 97,000 people on the watch list, and then Pepe has... Yeah, Pepe has 666,000 people on the watch list, so never mind. Like, it's no-brainer. It would definitely be Pepe. Pinky says Vara. What a bad coin. Don't even get Allo started on Vara, man. What a rug pull. Yeah, what an absolute rug pull. I mean, you might get some. I mean, this is clearly not bullish. I mean, you know, it might be a gamble. You might get some sort of nice move up and for some sort of retracement between 200 to 600% pump. But as far as a major reversal goes, their tokenomics suck. They've released so many coins into circulation, and it's it's over at 300x back up to its all-time high. So that's going to put the market cap around like 1.5 billion if it actually does a 300x back up to its all-time high. And keep in mind for Vara, it's never had a market cap over $50 million. So, I mean, just to go back up to $50 million, it would be 1 cent. And the price back here was 10 cents. So they've already, divide that by 10, they've already diluted the market tenfold. So just be careful. I don't like the tokenomics. I don't like the volume on this, but it doesn't mean that you can't get retracements. Just make sure it has enough liquidity with the amount of coins that you have so that you can at least make sure you can get out. So good luck. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Greg says Pepe is king. It has a good... Oh man. Excuse me. I'm very tired. It has a really good chart. Floofin, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, Floofin. Pepe meme is goated. Yeah, man. So many people here like Pepe. Wow. Pepe the Frog for the win. Had a nice move, though. I mean, it already had a 67% move, so huge. Huge. It's huge. Floofin says, and I'm a BTC Maxi. Let's go, Floofin. Welcome to the BTC Maxi Club, man. Where we only buy BTC. Even though BTC is going down. Again. That's bearish. What can I tell you? What can I say? But it's bearish. And I could have seen this from a mile away. Yeah, it's so bearish. I'm looking at Robinhood right now. I am looking at Robinhood right now. Dude, Uniswap might not be a bad play, man. I'm telling you, I think Uniswap might be in for a big run, but maybe it comes back down to 330. We'll see. Greg says the problem for next cycle is do you want to make it 3 to 5x on BTC or I want to make it 3 to 5x on BTC rather than a gamble of possibly getting 3 to 5 or up to 30x on Pepe. So I'll be fine making it 3 to 5x on BTC. I will be fine with that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, dude, Uniswap used to be $40. Wow. Wow. Rise Up says BlackRock bought unit 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I saw that. Pinky says thanks, you're welcome. Chris says hope you had a great time. Did you see the lawsuit against Jane Street? Who's Jane Street? Oh my god, is it Coinbase? I hope it is. Jane Street hit with Terra 40 billion. Oh wow, no. Who is Jane Street? No, that's what they get for scamming people. That's what they get for farming people. Greg said, have it be honest. Wait, have not be honest. I don't think BTC is going up next cycle. So you're saying that BTC won't go up next cycle, but your Pepe is going to do a 30x. The problem is, you want to hold BTC for 10 years for a 10x, or do you want to try to sell or do you want to try and time a sell of Pepe at the high for maybe more than a 10x? Okay, I guess interesting theory. And the time in which you will have to sell Pepe will maybe be a couple of weeks. Yeah, probably. Greg says we'll go up next cycle while BTC stays stagnant. This happened 2 cycles ago. I'm just going to DCA and hold BTC. Yeah, same here, Floofin. Doesn't mean BTC will not go up, but we'll get outperformed. Lewis, my thoughts. Lewis, my thought. We'll see. I mean, we don't know. We'll see. Regardless, I know that BTC is going to go back up at some point. So I'll be happy with my 3 to 5x on BTC. I mean, what did it do last cycle? Yeah, it only did a 7x last cycle. Whereas the cycle before it did a 20x. And then the cycle before it did a 120x. And then the cycle before it did a 600x. Oh my gosh, man. A 600x. Wow. Imagine buying BTC at like, oh my gosh, man. I wish I bought BTC back here. Wow. Man. Wow. It doesn't mean BTC will not go up, but it'll get outperformed. Oh, I already read that. Numbers don't lie. The beauty of mathematics. Yeah, I mean, the beauty of the power of sight. The beauty of looking at this chart and hearing that BTC won't go up is just ridiculous. Like, yeah, man, I'll be fine with my 3 to 5x as opposed to, I mean, even look, what if Pepe's gonna pull a Shiba Inu, because Pepe's newer than Shiba Inu. So imagine if Pepe just makes a lower high and ends up like breaking its previous cycle low. What about that possibility? Right? What about if if you bottom out down here and then you get a move and you make a lower high and then you basically spent this entire time holding and it never ends up making an all-time high. That's always possible with Pepe too, so be careful with it. Oh my gosh, Sal, long time no see. I haven't seen you in a very long time. Welcome back to the channel. Others BTC, beautiful time to buy. The sheep can't comprehend though. Retail refuses to buy bottoms is fascinating. Yeah, buy BTC, man. What are you buying? What are you buying, Sal? What are you buying? Are you buying BTC or are you buying altcoins? Yeah, I haven't seen Sal here for like a year. We got 20 bogeys in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Others BTC is bottoming out. Don't you know there is no bother? There is no bottom. Yeah, there is no bottom, man. Silver Days has CC Canton. Yeah, let's take a look at Canton for Silver Days. Yeah, so right now you already came back and retested support. We've already been talking about that. It looks like you're trying to form a giant cup and handle right now. So once you break this, then you're looking at the next slingshot to 37 cents. But on the downside, you might come back. If you do come back and retest this area, you need to absolutely maintain price action at least over this area of support. Otherwise, if you don't, the top is in and you're in for a deeper correction. So just be careful with Canton. But it looks like cup and handle for me right now. So I hope you do get a continuation, Silver Days. My fellow savage contrarian. What's your favorite alt, Sal? Yeah, what's your favorite alt, Sal? I forget. You haven't been here in such a long time. Bitcoin is bottoming out as well, but alts will outperform by a lot. I'm not going to fall for that trick anymore, man. I was in that for the last 6 years, and unfortunately, I'm tapped out, so. Unfortunately, I'm tapped out, so. No holding altcoins for the next 6 years. Let's see. Probably beginning in March. Silver, you like CC over XRP? No, Silver Days loves XRP. Sal says top 125, already said that. So, oh yeah, that's right. So you own the top 125 cryptos? Maybe I'll throw in some cash at Pepe. Sal said your loss. Your loss. Sal says your loss. Damn, Sal is so confident that we're going to get some sort of alts are going to outperform Bitcoin while Bitcoin stays stagnant. Let's see. I scrounge bunch dry powder this weekend, thinking this weekend. What? I scrounge bunch of dry powder, thinking this weekend? No, I said take your pick out of 125. What do you think about Uniswap? I've been looking at buying into Uniswap because of the whole BlackRock thing, and it's still all the way at the bottom. I mean, I missed $3.35, but maybe it might not make that much of a difference. When did I say Bitcoin is going to stay stagnant? You're saying that it's altcoins are going to be outperforming BTC. Set aside some cash. Sal says, Sal is always so defensive. Sal says, I said Bitcoin starts its run up next month as well. Just going to get severely outperformed by alts. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant. You know, stagnant, not really performing that well. Sal thinks that we're altcoins are going to be outperforming BTC for the first time in 6 years, right? 6 years, right? How long has it been? How long has it been since the last time that alts actually outperformed BTC? That's a genuine question. It's been a while. Possible for SCI to go over all-time high. Flex, welcome to the live stream. Can SCI, I mean, if we're in a bear market, probably not. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even look like it's bottomed out, so it's a 15x back up to its all-time high. Let's see. I mean, did they like release a ton of coins? It looks like they did. It looks like they did release coins. So its highest market cap ever has been 2.7 billion. And SCI is a 15x back up to its all-time high. So let's see. Yeah, so the price over here at the highest market cap was 65 cents. So right off the bat, a 10 cents is going to 10x is going to put it at 70 cents, so it's going to put it higher than the previous market cap. So that's why you had this chart formation, because they've been releasing coins. It's inflationary. That increases selling pressure, and you get knocked down making lower lows, and you get stuck in this channel. So probably not all-time high, but if I were you, Flex, and yo, thank you so much for the 4 beans, man. I'll take a look at all those coins for you. So if I was probably you, I would just bank on getting a lower high here, maybe breaking out of this downtrend and attempting to make the next higher high and break out and probably fail. But maybe 27 cents to 38 cents would be my target to sell, which I know that's not probably what you want to hear, but I'm just playing it very conservatively. So you're looking at around a 300 to 460% pump from the current price. And keep in mind, it's not like it's uncommon. You did a 260% pump over here to 618 retracement, and then you did another 200% pump over here. So that does fall in the realm of percentage for that next higher high. So it's not like you're saying it's a 10x back up to the 618 like GST, for example. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And then let's take a look at Avalanche. Yeah, Avalanche is also scary because, I mean, it's not doing anything. You've been making lower highs. I don't know about the tokenomics on Avalanche, but RSI is pretty neutral. It is, you know, the moving average did get a nice bounce from the extremely oversold territory. Hopefully you're putting in a bottom right now, but I would say conservatively speaking, yeah, I mean, even coming back up to its macro 382 would be a lower high at $23, which coincides with shorter resistance here at the 618 at 20. So $20 to $23 is probably when I would start taking profits, just in case you're still validating this downtrend. But a break over that should invalidate this downtrend, and then you should get the next higher highs recording. So that's pretty much it for Avalanche. And then XIA. What's XIA? Do you mean XAI or XIA? Let me look at reserve rights. Yeah, RSR is also another gamble. So if you're buying right now, you're obviously buying a bottom. I don't know how high it's going to go, but you do have resistance at 28 to 43. You are extremely oversold, and you did put in a bottom here. So given that you do establish a bottom until we turn bullish again, you are looking at around a 100 to 200% pump. And then in terms of the macro time frame, I'd say you could still come up and make a lower high. So yeah, you had a 618 retracement. Maybe you come back up to the 0.5 at 207 to 1 cent 20. That's personally where I would be taking profits, which would be around 400 to a 700% pump. So not financial advice, just my opinion. This one's kind of a shot in the dark because you literally just made all-time lows. So I do think you get that relief rally, but you do need to break these areas of resistance to start invalidating this downtrend and start forming an uptrend. So that's pretty much it for RSR and then Plume. And yo, thank you so much for the $4. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Plume is another one of those coins. I mean, you're oversold. You've been oversold since November. You've just been hanging around over here making lower lows. You're making all-time lows. I mean, this just put in its all-time low like not too long ago, right? Yeah, like 2 days ago, you put in an all-time low, and this coin came out in January 2025. So, as of right now, we need to redraw the chart and kind of shift our areas of resistance. So, how high do I think it can go? Well, it just depends on how crappy the tokenomics are. So, looking at the token unlock schedule, it does look like it's inflationary. You're getting a whole bunch of token releases, so just be careful with that. Obviously, looking at the all chart and then comparing it to the market cap, you can see that they obviously did release coins into the circulation. So again, be careful with that. Now, you might get, I'd say conservatively speaking, if you're buying right now, you're looking for 100 to 240% swing. And then best case scenario, you come back up to the 618 at around 7 cents, which is a 650% swing. So, I hope it goes up for you. I'm rooting for you. I hope these, at least you get some sort of relief rally that even pushes you into critical resistance between the 236382. Because on every single one of your coins, even if you get that, it's around a 100 to 200% pump. So at least if you're like, oh, I'm done with it, I want to sell, at least you get 1 to 200% back. Especially if you've been in, and if you've been buying on the way down. So. Not buying this second. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And thank you so much for the $4. I really appreciate that. Yo, Toshi, rolling with Toshi says, Zevic looking good. Let's go. Yo, thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate that. I can super chat of the night. Rolling with Toshi for 2 beans. Let's go. We actually did a Zevic video, but we'll take a look at it again. Yeah, so Zevic already had a retracement to macro support, and then you got a bounce. Now you're just waiting for it to turn bullish. You are waiting for a retracement. Keep in mind, you're still in a downtrend, so you have a lot of areas of resistance to break overhead. You still have resistance at 28 to 33. You could still come up and validate this downtrend, so just don't get overly excited if we do get this move. You do need to get a breakout from this area and invalidating this downtrend and start forming some sort of uptrend in order to start getting those big moves up to the upside. But unfortunately, right now, you're just stuck in this downtrend. You're in this channel and you're consolidating. So we're just waiting our turn to get that relief rally. And hopefully that relief rally turns into a reversal and breaks out of this critical area of resistance. So thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. Sal says that's Bitcoin that I'm showing you. After that, I'll show you others. So you think BTC, you tell me what you think. Interesting, or you're just bull kind to your belief, to your own strategy. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we got the chat. The chat is now self-aware. It's talking to itself. I do think the bottom is in. I don't think the bottom's in. I don't think we're far off from where the bottom is. I think the bottom is soon, but I don't think we're bottomed yet. But that's also me bullshitting to my benefit for my own trade strategy, because obviously you know that I'm trying to get in like below 60, like in the 50s. So, right. But I mean, I showed you the indicators though. I mean, I showed you where the 200-day moving average is. Historically, how far do we drop from the 200-day moving average? So I showed you that, and that's where I'm getting it. So that's where I'm getting that from. Look at it, then let me know what you think. Did you look at the charts I sent you? I sent to your last post. It should blow your mind. Yo, Sal, I had to look at the super chats, man. I had to, people super chatted and did coin requests. I had to take a look at their coins, man. So you're not even looking at it, I guess. No, I will. What are you asking for me to look at again? Jeffrey says, good evening. Can you check Jasmy? Yes, I can check Jasmy for you. Give me 1 second. I gotta wait to see what Sal's talking about. Yo, good fellas, welcome to the halfway mark of the live stream. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing good. Got 23 bogeys in the chat. Make sure you get your votes in. Once you guys look at Bitcoin, I'll show you guys the other next. What is he talking about? He wants a BTC chart. What about BTC? Put it on the screen. It'll blow your minds. Oh, I can't. I don't know why my Chrome is bugging, but when I open a tab right now, I can't drag the tab into a new screen. So you see how like I can't drag this anymore like I used to. So I can't actually type it on here because I have personal information that will pop up. So I can't show anything on the screen unless I stop my live stream, obviously, and then start it over and already have X up. So I can't do that. Jeffrey says, can you look at Jasmy? So while he lets me know. So I did Plume. I showed you the chart comparison. It's insane. Well, look at it on your ends. Sammy says, Jasmy and Dojo on Mars has a huge community. Let's go to the moon. Bajorna Beck, how's your Fogo doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. We'll look at it on your end. Yeah, I remember, this is a while ago. I think I did remember, like, you sent me something on X. I actually, my X check mark is about to end, and unfortunately I didn't really do well on X, so I'm not going to continue paying them the $84 a year. So I'm not going to be using X anymore, long story short. So I'm going to be focusing my my attention on the platforms that I am actually monetized on. So you can't go on your Twitter. I can. Let me see. Big Sal replying. Top chart is Bitcoin in 2017. Bottom chart is Bitcoin from 2018 to today. It's repeating as super cycle for the past 8 years. Damn, that is crazy. What the heck? I mean, that COVID drop though. And then you have the leg up, you consolidate it, and then now you're, well, dude, I mean, bro, based on your chart, you think we're literally about to go to 180K. Based on your chart, like it looks like we're about to do this. That's what his chart's showing. His chart is showing just a massive move to the upside and us basically bottoming out right now. Oh, wow. It's been a year. Wow, it's actually been a year since my post. look at it, put it on the screen for your viewers. I can't do it on the monitor. I can't, and I don't even know if you guys can see it on here, like on my phone. I can't show it on my monitor. Like I said before, unfortunately, I don't know why Chrome updated their whatever their web browser. So I can't bring it up on my screen, long story short. And others is also doing the same. Yeah, there's no way you guys can see it because that's crazy. Man, Sal is like a big is super bullish right now. I'll send that one next. Yeah, go for it. You could tag me in it or just reply to it. Majorna welcome. If I remember correctly, Elon pumped after BTC had fallen 70%. It's been repeating since 2017 for 8 years straight, and others is doing the same. Yeah, you'll send me that one too. Yeah, wow. Yeah, man, Sal is definitely clicking bullish on the poll. So speaking of the poll, we have 26 votes in. 67% of the chat is bullish, and we got 33% of the chat. 67% of the chat is bearish, and we got 33% of the chat is bullish. So let's see. All right, let's see what Sal's talking about. Other same time frame comparison. So this is top chart of 2017 and 2018 to today. Let me see if I can kind of show it. So this is what Sal's showing. Let's see. Man, 2017. This is what Sal is showing. So this is what he's showing. This is the 2017 cycle. And then this is the 2000 and I guess 2018 until now, right? So basically by the, I mean, it kind of looks like, it literally looks like we're about to fly up on out of here. That's what he's saying. Very, very, I mean, I wish there was an easier way of doing this, but I'm not going to spend too much time. I have to do the other coin requests, but Sal is like very, very, very bullish, it looks like. So don't expect any hopium from Sal. Sal, just tell us when alt season is starting. I need some quality hopium. Yeah, next, it's a diamond in the rough, and Big Sal solves the riddle. It's not meant for you to try to find. The 2017 is on the daily in log mode. The 2018 is today on the monthly is log mode. For both BTC as well as others, it's understandable. You got to figure out how to get it on your screen. I lined it up for y'all. Alice says, let's go. Bro, that's weak. That doesn't show people the reality. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to see it, go on my X. Big Sal posted it, and I liked both of it. So it'll actually, I guess maybe I could repost it. Let me try reposting it, and then you guys could check it out on my X, because I can't bring it up over here. So. Let me repost, and then repost. There we go. Alrighty, so let's take a look at Jasmy. Jasmy is still holding on to its last area of support right now for the gentleman that, I mean, your message got buried, so sorry about that. And then Sammy, we'll take a look at Dogelon too. So you got support at 2052, and you still have resistance overhead at 8 to 11. So given we are putting in a bottom, you're just waiting for that relief rally to break this area of resistance, invalidating this downtrend, and then attempting to create some sort of uptrend and getting breakouts. So that's pretty much it. It's not financial advice, just my opinion. They have to see what I sent you. Yeah, I reposted it on my Twitter or on my X. What if we promise to keep our mouth shut? There's only 21 in here. Just spill the beans, Sal. Everyone agreed to shut your mouth. Is it not spot on? It looks very similar. It does look very similar. But basically, what you're saying right now is that we basically bottomed, and we're about to break out and start the next basically start the next cycle. But I'm still not on that boat. It does look very similar, but I don't know. I still think we have downside levels to fill before we start going up. I'll believe it when BTC I know. I think we have a deeper correction to get to. Let's take a look at Elon for Mr. Sammy Alabama. Yeah, so Dogelon did have a nice move, but I mean, it's still bearish, man. I mean, there's nothing exciting about Dogelon until we actually get some sort of major breakout that breaks this area of resistance. If it doesn't, you're just looking at some sort of retracement, or at best some sort of like bear flag forming, and eventually you're gonna get that next move down. So I mean, we're still not out of the woodworks just yet with Dogelon Mars. So what's next, bull or bear? Yeah, your guess is better than mine. I think we're bearish, but if you ask Sammy Alabama, he probably thinks we're going to the moon. It would take BTC past 10 trillion market cap, which seems pretty unlikely, but who knows? We've seen crazier stuff. That's true. This Dominican rum I'm drinking sucks. Dogelon cooked us. Yeah. It really did, unfortunately. It really much did. Let's see. We gotta look at Snack, Turbo, Midnight, and Aerodrome for flip coins, Mr. Flip Coins. Do this. Taking a look at Aerodrome Finance on the live stream. So we did get a nice relief rally for Aerodrome, but just keep in mind you're still in this downtrend. So regardless, you're still in a downtrend. I mean, you attempted to break out here, but then you got rejected and smacked back down. You have resistance overhead at 41 cents to 53. So as long as you could keep making higher highs and higher lows and validate some sort of uptrend and not a bear flag. Once we turn bullish, then obviously the next area of resistance is going to be this area over here that we have drawn between 41 and 53 cents. You need to break out of this to invalidate this downtrend, and then we could start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But until then, you're just coming back up here, making a lower high, and getting stuck and coming back down. And our next macro area support for Aerodrome Finance is 27 cents, which we have already tagged. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Let's take a look at midnight. It looks like it's midnight in my living room right now. I guess Turbo. Let's take a look at Turbo. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So for Turbo, you are sitting on critical support right now, so I don't need to redraw anything as of yet, unless we break down and confirm price action could not hold 30.97. We're holding on for dear life here, so what I really want to see out of Turbo is consolidation, and given that you are putting in a bottom, once we turn bullish again, you do have resistance overhead at 2.014 to 2.019. However, keep in mind, even with that, we have a lot of resistance to break. We do need to break this area in order to invalidate this downtrend and start looking at the targets on the upside. But as of right now, we still have support underneath at 3.097, and a failure of this area of support is going to send you back down to macro support at between 3.02 and 3.051. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you. You're welcome. It's been repeating the 2017 fractal for 8 years straight. That's all I can say. Whether it keeps playing out on us, obviously yet to be seen. Should get 2-year bull run incoming if it does. Precious metals market cap is over 30 trillion now. Gold, wasn't gold alone like 33 trillion at its high. Confident these alts are going to catch all the retail off guard as well. I hope you make money on alt season, Sal, but I'm effing done with them. Yeah, me too. I'm with you, Floofin. I don't care, Sal. Like, I'm fine with the 3 to 5x. I'm not gonna gamble on altcoins. I mean, you could do whatever you want, man. Like, we all have our own opinions. So, you say, oh yeah, like 3 to 5x, and that's fine. I mean, if you had bought Pangolin, you would have got over 100x. If you bought even Jasmy from its low, like and this was a Coinbase coin, so very obtainable, right? Even if you bought Jasmy, you had opportunity for life-changing money. You did a 20x on Jasmy, right? And then Goldfinch did a 40x, and even GST had a monster move. GST, complete garbage coin, did what did this do? Even this did an 18x. So, I mean, to each their own, but I mean, I'm buying BTC, and I'm going to be happy with my 3 to 5x, man. Especially, like, I don't want to put 50 grand on altcoins. Like, oh, what if it doesn't go up? What if I pick the wrong coin? Like, I'm not, and what if their tokenomics suck, which 99% of their tokenomics suck. So I'm not going to do that. I mean, most metals market cap is gold. There, you got to look at those charts. I wish you could see it. He has my Twitter, I think. Meow After Darks, let's go. Meow Light looks good. Oh, I gotta turn on the light. I need 500x for my kids, or my kids don't eat. I get it. I also think BTC will run. Not saying it's bad or it won't. Yeah, Sal. I'm gonna be fine with my It left a really bad taste in my mouth. I bought altcoins, and I'm already down so much on altcoins where it just makes no sense to try to guess which one's going to give me the highest returns. So for me, it's like I'm taking that and I'm just going to put it in BTC, and slowly but surely I'll make my money back. I know I'll make my money back with BTC, whereas we buy altcoins and I buy the wrong one and I don't end up making my money back. And Bitcoin's back up to 100,000. So I think Bitcoin I think Bitcoin goes till 500K plus, to be honest, over the next 2 years. Yes, dude, I'll be happy. Are you kidding me? I'll be happy with the 10x. I think alts do even better. Not to buy Bitcoin. Dude, I'll be bro. If Bitcoin hits 500K and I have even a tenth of a Bitcoin. That's what is that? That's 60 grand. That's like 70 grand. So sorry, that's $50,000. Are you kidding me? I'll be super fine with that. I just think alts do better. You're not wrong. I mean, alts there's always the chosen few alts that end up going up like a ridiculous amount and making millionaires, but I'm not gonna pick and choose and guess anymore. Fluffin says, one thing for sure, alts will do well. BTC has to do well first. Numbers don't lie. Hold on, let me turn on light. Hey, oh wow, I didn't even see my cat here. Oh my gosh, did you guys even notice my cat there? Hey, what are you doing? Look how sweet she is. Look at this sweet. Hi, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see my cat there. What a sweet cat, just chilling. I already gave her treats, so I don't know what she's I don't know what she wants more from me. She probably wants more treats. Yo, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know. Hi, it's okay. I'm almost done with my live stream, and then what? You want to play with the laser? She's like, oh, you haven't been home. I want to play with the laser. As you see, others BTC is going up versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin will top 200K next cycle versus alts will go up 20 to 30. Yeah, but which alt? Greg, which alt is going up 20 to 30x? Like, which alt do you think is going up 20 to 30x? Cat is just chilling. Yeah. Yeah, just chilling. Yeah, memes like Pepe is going to go up 20 to 30x. Really? So you think Pepe is going to... I guess it's not crazy for 20 to 30x on Pepe. Do they burn coins? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dead Pepe. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess it's not crazy for Pepe to be a 20 billion market cap, or I guess 30 billion market cap. So I can't really say that's impossible. Yeah, actually after seeing that, I think that's possible. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna put my money in memes anymore, but I can see that. I can see that happening. Yeah, Pepe can be at 30. I mean, yeah, look at SHIB. I think Pepe is better than Shiba Inu. And Shiba Inu went to 40 billion market cap, so that's still a whole 10 billion under Shiba Inu's highest all-time high market cap. So, I think Pepe is a pretty good play. I agree with you. Yo, Meow, I hope you and your wife had a great time on your cruise. Yes, we did. We did. We had a great time. Thank you so much for saying that. It was fun. I got tan. I got a lot of sun, so I got tan, which is nice because I typically don't go out in the sun. And yeah, we had a lot of sushi, and that was really good. And then I gambled. Well, I gambled a little bit, and then I gave my money, or my money. I guess it's our money. My wife gambled too, and it was really fun. I mean, we definitely, like, the amount of time that we spent in the casino was probably like 4 hours, three to 4 hours the entire cruise, like throughout the entire 5 days, and we lost a total of $110. So yeah, we lost $110. So what did we lose on? What really wrecked us? I'm trying to think. Oh, this King Kong game. Yo, it's King. Dude, don't ever play that King Kong game. What a joke, dude. I'm never. Oh my gosh, no. Don't ever play the hat game. That stupid hat game, the wolf game. Garbage. Just like sit there. You like bet 75. Oh, no, that one was $1. So I was like, let's not play that. But we tried it, and it was like, $20 gone in like a sec. It didn't give you anything back. Garbage. Don't ever play that game. And then this King Kong game where there's King Kong, and then like you have to try to get the wheel. It was good in the beginning. It was actually like engaging, like in play, like it was 75-cent bets, and you would bet, you would get a little bit money back. You bet, you get a little bit money back. So I like those kind of games because we just like it's just relaxing. It's just chill. You're just like betting 75 cents, and you actually get money back. So I'm fine with losing, but at least like let me feel like I'm winning too. Like don't just take my money like the stupid wolf game. I didn't even win. No line hits, no bonuses, nothing like that, bro. Garbage game. What a garbage game. Burn all those down. But anyway, so it was fun. It was like probably 4 hours of playtime, and I allotted like $150 to. I allotted $150 to gambling, and so I charged my card $150 while we're sitting in the casino, and so we got down to my last $12, and we sat on this badger game. It's like this little it's this badger game, and like it's really fun. So my wife was playing because it's an inside thing with like the little character on it. It's like cute. She thinks it's a cute little character. So anyway, I'm like, hey, you know what? We have like $40 left. We have $12 left. Let's just like do like $1.50 spins, and like on 2-cent denom, because we don't typically we never go over that entire cruise. We stayed at the 1 cent lowest bet. But that one, I was like, hey, let's just do 10 spins really quick, or 9 spins really quick, and get it over with. And on the second hit, she got like free games and it was like $1.50, 2-cent denoms. Anyway, so we turned that $12 into back up to $100, and then. What was it? And then we were like, oh, we have more money, so we can actually stay a little bit longer. So then we lost a little bit. It went down to like $60, and it went down to $80. So we lost like $20. And then I took $20 and I was like, hey, let's put it on number 7. And then I didn't hit. And then I did it again, and I didn't hit. And then so we had like $40 left. But at that point, it was we were already in so much, and we just wanted to. I was like, hey, let's just go. Like let's just get out of here. So I just took the $40, and that went towards paying for our parking. But parking's expensive, dude. Parking was more than how much money parking was the same amount of money that I decided to gamble with, which was like $130. But anyway, so I gave him $40 and charged the rest of my card. But yeah, it was fun. It's fun. It's not like degen gambling. It's like 75 cents. I did get free drinks Silver Days, so I did get free drinks. We did get free drinks, but typically we don't drink. We drank on the first night, and then after that, I didn't drink. And my wife had like champagne and wine. So yeah. It's actually her money, LOL. I thought you made money on King Kong game. I did make money. The King Kong game was, it was working with me. I said in the beginning, it was working with me. Like you bet. It was fun in the beginning. You get money back. You bet. You get money back. But then it went through a period of time where it just like took all my money, and I'm like, how is that possible? Like what? How is it possible that you're not paying me anything back, and you're just taking all my money? And it left a sour taste because none of the other games besides the stupid wolf game that took $20 was like that. Like they all give you some money back. So say like I played with $30, you would at least get $15 back, and during the time that you spin, because we're not there like spinning like really fast, we're just like enjoying the time. So yeah, like every once in a while you hit spin, every once in a while you're just like chilling, talking, blah blah blah. But it took all our money. So you lost your wife's money. Come on, man, you're better than that. That's funny. I remember you said something like, "We'll go out with we'll be out of the extreme greed today." Well, if it didn't happen, yo, you can't blame me though. We're like, I thought we were about to get out. I literally like, how did it stop at 16? I don't. That was a really big move for BTC. You can't blame me. Like you see where I got that from though, right? This was a $7,000 candle. Like this was a $7,400 candle, dude. You know, 12% pump. I don't know how that didn't get us out of extreme fear. But yeah, we are going on 30 days of being in extreme fear, which is insane. He's been waiting to tell his cruise ship story. Yeah. Yes, sir. Freaking stay away from the wolf game, Huff and Puff. That's what it is. Stay away from Huff and Puff. And stay away from King Kong. I don't know what it's called, but it's just King Kong. Yeah. But yeah, the Badger game is and what the heck? Oh. I was like, who the hell is that? My neighbors. Fluffin says, I would drink at least 3 out of the 5 nights. That's funny. No, I drank on Saturday night, and only a little bit. I'm not a drinker. I don't really like drinking. But obviously it was free, so I was like, oh, let me get a gin and tonic. Let me just get rum on ice, you know, because I'm a freaking pirate. That's why. But anyway, and I'm on a ship, and there's no sugar in it. Bam. Anyway, yeah, fun stuff. Definitely fun. Oh, we came back down to mid 60s pretty damn quickly. Yeah, we did. Well, I mean, yeah, we did. And we're getting rejected. We're like constantly making lower high. This is what's scary. We need to get this breakout. It'll make me feel a lot comfortable if we get to 72, because then it's like, hey, we might actually. That's gonna push up. That's gonna create a higher lows on alts. So maybe we do get that. Maybe we do get something like that where, you do make a higher high here and you get some sort of relief rally on altcoins, because I mean, just keep in mind that altcoins are absolutely decimated right now. You guys are so lost. That's not nice, Sal. Heck yeah, Days. We're enjoying the ride, Sal. We're enjoying the ride before we all become millionaires, man. Before we become Bitcoin millionaires and we all meet up with our Lambos. 2 drinks, rum on ice and gin and tonic. Oh, 2 great drinks. Yeah, gin and tonic because it's pretty healthy, no sugar, and it's aight. You know, it's like, yeah, it's aight. You gotta have a lemon in it. You gotta have a lime in it, and a rum on ice. I mean, I guess rum. I don't know. That's my choice to drink if I had to choose, just rum. Or spiced rum. Get fancy with this. Some spiced rum. It's not bad. I'm drinking Dominican rum neat. Ooh, Dominican rum neat. Nice. And beer right now. Oh, interesting. Sounds like you're having a good time and smoking doobies. Yo, Floofin is ready for alt season, man. Or sorry, not even alt season. Floofy is ready for this retracement, man. Yeah, say I buy $1,000 worth of BTC right now. Even if it goes to 81,000 retracement, it's like I'm turning $1,000 into $1,200. Is that worth it? I don't know. You decide. Let's take a look at SNEC. We gotta make this last couple videos for Sir Flip Coins, and then we will call it. Taking a look at SNEC on the live stream. So SNEC is stuck in SNEC is stuck in support right now at between 3.030 to 3.064. You are attempting to break out, but keep in mind this area has flipped resistance. So this is macro support, flipped resistance as of right now. So we're not going to look at the targets on the upside until we break 64. 64 absolutely breaks, which you can see we've come up multiple times and got rejected at it. So we might be getting ready to capitulate and put in that next lower low. However, if we do manage to get some sort of volume and buying pressure coming in to break out of this, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside and a possible reversal. And then on the macro time frame, you're still technically, and you can still argue for an uptrend and a upward channel, I guess, because this thing did a massive move. I mean, SNEC did almost 100x, a 79x. So it has long ways to come back. I don't think it's going to come all the way back down to, all the way back down to the lows. But we're just going to have to monitor and see. Hold on, my cat wants to jump up here. We're just going to have to monitor and wait until we get these breakouts. So I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And I'll catch you in the next video. So what you think, Crypto Meow, Shadow Realm, or To the Moon? What's up, Boulder? I think Shadow Realm. I think we are getting some sort of, we're attempting to get some sort of retracement. Sorry, we were looking to get some sort of bullish reversal, but like I say in every single one of my videos, there's a difference between a reversal and a retracement. So a retracement is just going to trap everybody thinking, oh my God, this is it, we're breaking out. But no, you're having a retracement. You're making a lower high, you're validating a downtrend, which I'm not going to, why would I go get, like, first of all, I have no idea, but using the power of sight and using my mind, like using my eyes, we're in a downtrend right now. And these are just small retracements and not some sort of breakout. So there's no point in screaming, oh, to the moon, because unfortunately we're still stuck in this downtrend and we're still making lower highs. So until that happens, I'm going to have to be bearish. But once we do start breaking out and forming some sort of uptrend in some sort of structure, like we did previously have, like, oh wow, we're breaking out. Hey, oh my gosh, we're breaking out. Okay, let's look at support. We're still making a higher low here. We're still making a higher low here, etc. On the shorter time frame, it was super bullish, but now it's bearish, unfortunately. So there is I can't really say bullish. So that's what I think. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Oh, what a sweet cat. Look at this sweet cat. Floofin says, we got a lunar eclipse on March 2. Let's go. Or March 3rd. Oh, really? Let's look at the lunar cycles. Uh-oh. Is there a lunar cycle? There is a lunar cycle. I'm not going to... You know what? I'm not going to do that because Alo's going to freak out. So I'm not going to do that. How the F did none of these guys even look at what I just sent to your Twitter? It's mind-boggling. Literally the cheat code for BTC and alt's unreal to me. Jesus Christ, Sal. I looked at it. No, people did look at it. I think Shadow Realm too. Like I said, BTC all-time high. I'm on the team. LOL. Also, just make sure to show charts with SPY overlapping as well. Oksiru, welcome. We got 25 bogeys in the chat. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. Wow. Let's take a look at macro for I guess, Oskiru. I don't even know how to say that, but sounds like some sort of anime thing. Sorry if it's your name or if I'm mispronouncing it, but anyway. Macro. Which macro? I'm assuming you're talking about this completely gamble play, MoMA. Macro. That's what I meant. Macro. Macro millions. Yeah, so you want me to look at this coin with 0 volume? Can you give me a little bit more information on it? Oksiru. Yo, Free Lightnings. Welcome to the live stream. Actually, no, you were here, right? You've been here, right? No, you weren't here. Sorry, Silver Days was here. Or Silver Daisy is here. Hey, Meow. I know I'm late. No, you made it. We're still live, so we're just chilling. How is Bitcoin looking? Bitcoin is looking bearish as always. But so Bitcoin is attempting to break this area of resistance again. That's what this candle was. It was a $7,400 candle. Well, from the low, it was a $7,400 move. So it attempted to break out, but what I don't like is that it made a lower high. You still didn't really reset the fear and greed, which I thought it was going to actually get out of extreme fear, but it didn't. So it is bearish. So I mean, the best case scenario is that we get some sort of breakout or some volume coming in to push us back up, at least consolidating in resistance, followed by turning bullish and eventually getting that next higher high. But we're still stuck in a downtrend, unfortunately. We're still stuck in this downward channel. So there's really nothing to look at right now. And then on the weekly, I think we're about to start. Yeah, we're about to start printing red. So I think by February 26th, 23rd? No, sorry. Let me see. So it would be March 2nd. Yeah, March 2nd. March 2nd to March 6th, we're going to probably be printing red. So that will confirm the fact that we are bearish, we're in a bear market, and then we can kind of analyze how long do we stay in the red before we start getting that next move and that next cycle. And this is personally, like I said before, this is where I'm going to be buying as much Bitcoin as I can. When this is, I mean, it's just common sense, right? I don't care where the price is, just like Flufin said, but at least I know that once we are in the red, like, I don't care, even here we were going up, I would have still bought. Because look at this, I mean, how can you not, right? If you buy in the red, when we're in the red for the Gaussian channel on the weekly, it's a no-brainer. We're going to go up. It's going to be green again, and so is my portfolio. So that's what I think. Obviously, it's not there yet, so we don't need to really change the chart just yet. So, obviously, I'll keep you updated, Free Lightning. And then obviously, I'm going to actually show my Robinhood account and bring it up over here and start buying BTC when we are getting those big capitulations, because the channel is going to be BTC maxi. So we'll just keep buying, dollar cost averaging down, and then when we turn bullish, we'll just, yeah, that's it. Sal says, where's that bozo vision? That's not nice, man. Vision is a good person, man. Actually, I don't really know him on a personal level, but he seems like a good person, so he's not a bozo. Oxiru gave me the address, which I'm not going to type, so can you please just let me know? I'm assuming it's a Dex Screener coin, so can you just let me know if it's either one of these? And then we'll take it from there. Damn it, I'm going to have to run to the store for more beer. My freaking truck broke today, and I'm not working tomorrow, so I might as well drink and smoke. Let's go, Sal. Next month starts the run for Bitcoin and alts. Let's go sell. Wait, no, I have to sell my house before BTC goes up. I don't think it's gonna go up right now. In sell we trust. Yo, free lightning for 3 beans. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's awesome. Third super chat of the night. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, man. It's gonna go right into BTC on the channel. So when when I start buying BTC, man, that's where that's where the money's going. And we'll see. I mean, you know, like even buying right now, eventually, like say I put $3, obviously it's more because, you know, you've definitely super chatted a lot during the years and you're a member and stuff. But it'll be really cool to have have it on the screen and say, oh wow, like this is where the channel revenue is going and where the ad revenue is going. Where the member revenue is going, and it's like, okay, hey, I'm just gonna put it in BTC. I'm just gonna be a BTC maxi, and I know that at some point, even if we go down, BTC will hit these levels again, and we'll get some sort of run to the next all-time high, and then I could turn that into like, you know, it'll hopefully even more, but we'll just have to wait and see. But thank you for the super chats, man. I really appreciate it. Boom. They always wait till it's too late. Sell. When Michael Saylor starts selling BTC, that's when we buy. Michael Saylor, dude, that's gonna be like a black swan. MSTR going back down all the way back down to the low. Sal says he blocked me when I told him BTC was bottoming at 20K. It went to 16K, then 125K. He's a bozo. What's up, Dream Tanks? Welcome. Vision literally blocked me for telling him BTC was bottoming at 20K. Dex 2.2 million market cap. Let's see. Okay, so I'm assuming it's this one. Wow, I mean, there's really nothing to look at here. I mean, obviously, I think it's a gamble play. 2.1 million market cap, 121 locked liquidity, which is fine. It looks like it's not mintable, it's not freezable, so the audit has no issues. You have all green check marks, so it's not bad. I mean, this is a complete gamble play, obviously. There's really no TA I can look at. I'm obviously looking at it on the hourly, and I'd say that anything under 2017, which is that itself is a pretty big move down. It's around a 20% capitulation. If we do break this area, you are probably looking at a bigger capitulation and some sort of downtrend. But as long as you stay over here, then you're looking at the next targets, which for all I know could be another 100x from here. So good luck. I hope it works out for you. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Yeah, I got to be careful in Vision chat. He's a little fragile sometimes. Yeah, I remember he said, what did he say? Oh, he called me Peanut Gallery. Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know what I said, but I was probably bored and just typing stuff. No, I don't think I did. Wait, did I? I don't even remember, but I know that he called me Peanut Gallery, and I was like, what the? I was like, who the hell does he think he is? Calling me Peanut Gallery. I'm not Peanut Gallery. That's funny. Showed him those charts in 2022 and he laughed and blocked me. Sorry, I had to drive to a store. Yo, Bajornabek, no worries, man. You definitely don't want to be on your phone listening to me while you're driving. I get it. You want to listen to music instead of me, man. That kind of hurts my feeling. My one feeling. I'm just joking. James says, hey, how have you been? I've been missing a live because of my work schedule. No worries, I was on vacation, but now we're back to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Times, Monday through Friday. And then in the mornings, on the weekends, it'll be in the morning. So technically, you've been missing me because I've been on vacation and I've been live streaming sporadically throughout the day for the last 5 days. But we're back. But welcome. Welcome back. Did you look at Fogo? If so, how long ago? No, I'm going to look at it right now for you. Even if I did, I would have just looked at it again for you. So don't worry about it, man. You're always in here, so I'll look at it for you. Oh, you're getting a breakout. Hey, our targets are... Hey, I gotta make a video because this looks like it's breaking out. Taking a look at Fogo on the live stream. So congratulations to holders. Like, you were getting rejected here, which I think in my last video or the last time we looked at this on the live stream, we said, hey, it needs to break this area, and it looks like you are getting rejected. So it really played it crazy because typically you get rejected and you come back down, make a lower low, but you somehow ended up volume coming in, buying pressure came in, and you actually came back and blew right next to the next area of resistance, which was 3 cents 3 cents 12. So as of right now, we can redraw everything and say, hey, technically the target's on the upside. I'm not going to use that. Where is it? Yeah, I use this. So I'm not going to use that wick, but on the shorter time frame, the next target on the upside is going to be 3 cents 40, followed by a bigger move back up to 5 cents, and then from there we'll take a look at it. This jump on its own from this current price is around a 14 to a 65% move. Now keep in mind that on the downside, you do have support. Oops. You do have support here at 2 cents 70 to 2 cents 90. So keep in mind that if we do get some sort of correction, it absolutely needs to stay over these areas of support. Otherwise, you will get a bigger move down, and you're going to probably validate some sort of downtrend that's forming that we don't see yet. But so far, so I don't mean to be super bearish because obviously it looks like it wants to break out. So so far so good as long as it stays over this area of support. 3 cents 40 and up to 5 cents are the next targets on the upside. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Yo, let's go. Congratulations, Bajornabek. Let's go. You think 80K or bearish? I think bearish. I think as long as we're under critical support, I think bearish. But if you came in here and if you asked me, so here, let me tell you, James, I'll tell you right now. So if you came in here, if you asked me, and if this didn't look like this, where we were actually printing green, I would say, oh, hey, we have a chance bullish to 81,000. Bullish to 72,000, bullish to 81,000. But the fact that we came up and we're getting rejected now, we're under 67,000, I'm bearish. That's bearish for me. So, yo, Fogo above 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Let's go. Free lightning size, I believe in giving, especially towards a tight-knit community. I believe in giving and receiving. It's not always about monetary gain for me. Yo, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. And, you know, I hope we all make it. I hope I become a billionaire, and then I'll be like, free lightning, here's like $1 million. Imagine if I became a billionaire and I just gave you $1 million, right? I'd have 999.9 million, right? Yeah, that much more money left. Oh my gosh. Hey, free lightning, here's $1 million for being a mod in my channel for the last like 3 years. Oh my gosh, I need to win the Super Bowl, man. We're in the wrong field. I need to play the wait, what did I say? No, Super Lotto, Mega Million, Super Powerball. I need to play the Powerball. I can't believe I just said Super Bowl. I meant Powerball. That's what I meant. I meant Powerball. Bajornabek says to the moon. I'm up $340. 340 beans. Let's go, Bajornabek. I bought this coin when it was 309. So what is it at now? 309. Yo, good for you, man. This is good. You're up right now. Yeah, you're up 146%. Oh, Oskiru, congratulations, man. That's a lot of money. I hope you didn't go all in on the coin because it just came out. But, I mean, if you did, then good for you because you're up 146%. But, yeah. Sal says, you get a like from me for not blocking me, buddy. I'll leave those charts on your Twitters for your viewers to comprehend. You're welcome, guys. Study them closely. You get a like from me for not... Yeah, I'm not going to block you. You didn't do anything wrong. We could also disagree on stuff, but I don't think we're disagreeing. I think that you're just super bullish on alts because of your chart, because how it looks like. And this is like you're saying that we're bottoming out right now and Bitcoin's going to be in Bitcoin's going to go up to like, is going to have the next move up right now for the next 2 years, which would be great. That means that I need to buy right now. But I think we're just going to go lower before that happens. And you're saying alts are going to go higher than Bitcoin. Well, duh. I mean, even last cycle, Ethereum Classic. Look at what Ethereum Classic did, man. Like this random altcoin did a. I didn't think that at all that Ethereum Classic would be a coin that, dude. Ethereum Classic did a 54x. Of course that it outperformed BTC. And then what's another one like Cardano, right? I just don't think that. Like, I'm not gonna risk that. I'm not gonna say, oh, which one's gonna be the next Cardano. Cardano also outperformed BTC 150x. So I agree with you, but I'm not, dude. I'm done putting I'm done putting my money in altcoins, man. I'm not gonna do that. And like you said, oh, you're gonna like your 3 to 5x, bro. At this point, I will take it. I will take a 3 to 5x conservatively because that's better for my mental sanity, and my mental state is a lot more important to me than waiting for a 20x. Now, I don't even know if I would hold to a 20x, man. Like, if I see my portfolio up 500%, like, I'm probably going to be like, hey, like, I'm just going to take it. So like, holding for a 20 to 30x is a whole nother psychological area. But for my psychological health, I think like I'll sleep better at night. I'm not going to be stressed if I know my money's in BTC, because for me BTC is a lot more safe, if that makes sense. So we're not disagreeing on that aspect. And I agree. Some of the coins, like we did the Cardano, like it's whatever it's going to be of the top 125 coins, good for whoever bought that coin, because you got 100 and whatever, you got a 140 150x, but I don't want to do that. Let's see, can you look at two things? If Bitcoin breaks 55k, does Dogecoin hit 5 cents, or how low do you think, and how high for Dogecoin is $1.50 achievable? I'll take a look at that for you. Retest last breakout move up solely in study. That would be amazing. Yeah. Did you see Block laid off 40% of its workforce? Freaking crazy. Wait, Block? What's Block? Bill Murr is the best. Maybe you should be worth 900 million and give 100 million to workers. You're a good dude. Thank you, Sal. I really appreciate that. Bajonorbex has 1 million seconds equals 11 days. 1 billion equals 37 years. Yeah. Insane, man. Insane. I remember when they listed it on Robinhood and went ballistic. What's Block? Wait, what am I missing? What's Block? I can't pull it up on my screen because... Can I move the tab? No, I can't move the tab anymore. Block. Oh, XYZ? Oh my gosh. What is this garbage? Block is engaged in creating ecosystems for distinct customer audience. It operates Square Cash App. Oh, Cash App. Oh, Block. Got it. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it went from $13 to $268. Does it pay dividends? It does not pay dividends. That's garbage. All of retail is not buying alts. That's exactly why they're about to run. This is why most retail will miss the next alt season. We will sell early. We will all sell early. Yeah, dude. If I see a 5x, man, are you kidding me? If I put in 10 grand, and if it turns into $50,000, like, and especially if it was alts, yeah, I would be like, dude, I've been burned way too many times. Good luck selling at the high. Good luck selling at the high. I'm gonna take a tortoise approach as it relates to crypto. Well, I'm taking a tortoise approach with Bitcoin because for me, it's a lot more safer, and I don't have to worry about it. I know Bitcoin's not gonna go from like $100,000 to $20,000 overnight. So if I feel like it's bearish, I don't have to sell the high. I don't have to sell the all-time high. I can actually use my own analysis and say, okay, hey, we're going to be bearish after 96,000. Oh, 96,000 got hit. All right, whether we get bounces along the way or whatever, I'll be fine with selling it, and then I'll sell it. So, but that is the tortoise approach that I'm going to be doing this cycle. Block used to be Square. They own Cash App and Afterpay, big in Bitcoin too. Greed might be the deadliest sins. We don't always have to agree as long as we keep each other upgraded, informed on certain things. That's why it all matters. Work as a team, and we can all possibly get results. Yeah, I mean, one thing is common that we all have, and we're all trying to make it. So, you know, Sal has alts. I tried alt. I still have my Dogelon. So, I'm still waiting to rotate that into BTC. And yeah, I mean, we're all trying to make it, you know, one way or the other. And I hope, and some of you guys have coins that are going to do that 100x. But for me, I'm going to be doing that with BTC, and I will be happy with a 3 to 5x. Because I won't worry about putting in more and more money in DCAing, because I know that at some point, it's going to hit these levels again, whether I have to wait a year or 2 years. It's just more safer for me. Yo, rolling with Toshi for 10 beans. Holy, dude, we've been live for an hour and a half now. That's crazy. I need to probably cut the live stream. Hold on, give me 1 second, and then I'll read your message. Let me see. Let me see something. Let me check something. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. All right. First of all, $10. That's a lot. Thank you so much for the 10. And you sent me another super chat earlier, so thank you. ZBCN looks solid, closing above 2 zeros, 2 zeros 20 weekly, and 2 zeros 23 on the monthly. Signals a major reversal with Clarity Act and Tier 1 listings. We could see XCN style pump in March, ready to fly, bro. Imagine if it does get an XCN style pump. That's huge. Oh yeah, also the Sal, another one is XCN. Look at this. I forgot about XCN, man. You bought the lows here. This thing did a 66x. Even Pangolin did something like that. So did Goldfinch. So who would have thought that those were going to be the coins that did that? But I wish I did. But yeah, so Zebic, you need to get this breakout. You need to get this breakout of 28 to 33. Looking at it on the weekly. Yeah, looking at it on the weekly. 21. And you're closing above 23. Yeah, I mean, with Zebic, the reason why I think it's pretty good that you already put in this low is that, you know, you already came and retested macro support. So, you know, if we do get some sort of reversal, then yeah, I mean, the next target on the upside is 1.5 cents. I think it's still 1.5 cents, right? So it was. So we'll look at 1.5 cents to next major area would be 1 cent 90. And I think that itself is a really big move. So given that we do break out of this downtrend, which Toshi guy, yeah, rolling with Toshi, I'm not gonna outrule and disregard the fact that we're still stuck in a downtrend. But once you get this reversal and once you do break out, then the target on the upside becomes 1.5 cents to around 2 cents, which as of the current price, it's around a 500 to 800% pump. So an 8x. And what that's going to do is, I mean, that's going to still validate this uptrend that's forming. And you can see you're still in this uptrend. So you're in this upward channel for Zebic. So you're right, it doesn't look bad. The only thing is I don't want to see price action fall in this area of support or go deeper and make a lower low while you're still validating this downtrend. So that's what I think. And yo, thank you so much. When is the Clarity Act passing? I guess let me do that. When is the Clarity Act going to pass? Crypto regulator affairs. U.S. Congress pushes the Clarity Act passage. Let's see. As of late February 2026, the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act 2025, HR blah, 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 has passed the U.S. White House representative, but it's facing delays in the Senate. So it's in the Senate right now, while aiming at establishing a federal regulatory framework for digital assets. Negotiations stalled in early 2026 due to industry disagreements. Okay. Although recent talks suggest renewed moment. Key updates. Yeah, we're still waiting. So it's in the Senate right now. I don't know when it's gonna break though. Like, when are they gonna actually push it through? And can I get my money back from all the Coinbase scams that I bought, like for buying OXT? Can they finally regulate like how these big companies can just list on retail and dump on them and then delist the coin and say, oh, sorry, this investment didn't work out. Can I get money back for that, please? It did like a 20x and you asked if they pay dividends. Yo, yeah, but it's all the way back down. So what do you mean? It's no different than a S coin, a crap coin. What was it? Block, right? It was Block. Yeah, it was Block. Yeah, bro, dude, it did a like garbage, man. You're saying if I bought in, was it $66? Yeah, dude, if I bought in December of 2018, and with it paying no dividends, I would have round tripped all the way back down. So there's no compound growth. Like, where's the compound in that? I'd be losing money. I'd be better off. I'd be better off just putting my money in savings, which I'd much rather have, even though a lot of people are going to disagree with that. But it's all about liquidity, baby. Which, again, it's fine, but I'm not worried about the little extra. I'm happy with what I have, or what I get with it. So it is what it is. How when Bitcoin breaks down, ooh, let's go full diving in. I'm gonna go dive right in with my head first. Let's go. Floofin says, thanks me out, great stream, bro. Yo, thank you for coming. I don't know if you're planning on leaving, but thank you for being here. We got 39 votes in. 59% of the chat is bearish. 41% is bullish. The bulls are coming back. Roland with Toshi says, agreed with you too. I hope you make it, man, with Zebic, bro. I hope you make it with Zebic. Silver Day says April. Oh, I'm assuming the Clarity Act. We should get some sort of So Alice says March. Okay, so Silver says between March and April. Okay, so between March and April, we should, dude. If that passes and we get some movement in the Senate, we are going to, yeah, we are going to get probably a relief rally. Maybe that's what the market's setting up for. Yeah, maybe that's what the market's setting up for. I didn't even think about that. What if the market is setting up for that and then you're getting that next move up to 81,000? Again, I'm not saying we're bullish because we could still come up and get stuck, but yeah. Dwayne Kelly says, what's up? I'm still at work. BTC for the win. Get used to that. You just said you would sell something if it 5x. You just said you would sell something. Heck yeah. 3 to 5x, man. Do you know how hard it is not to sell that? Do you know how hard it would be not to sell that, man? If I bought 1,000 BTC right now, like if I bought $1,000 of BTC right now and it hit like $5,000, man, you're telling me that you wouldn't sell it? Bro, I'm definitely selling it. It's not rocket science. Yeah, exactly. It's not rocket science, bro. You turn $1,000 into $5,000. You take that money and run to the casino and don't play the freaking Huff and Puff game. Thieves, give me my money back. I want my $20 back, stupid wolf. How much longer do you think till Bitcoin starts breaking 60K and lower? I want to say within the next... Oops. Wrong one. Sorry, give me a second. I want to say within the next 2 months. So March, April. Between March and April. Which will be interesting, especially if the Clarity Act passes. Yo, that might actually be the start of... Dude, it's lining up perfectly. That might actually start the next bull cycle. So imagine if we do break down, and then sometime in March and April, the Clarity Act passes, and we're already capitulated all the way down to 43K, between 40 and 50K, let's just say. Imagine with the Clarity Act, that's going to probably start the next bull run. And then in the next 2 years, we're going to be making all-time highs. Yo, you're right. Damn. But that's what this vertical line is for. I think we're going to be bottoming between, at any point from back here when we first drew it, all the way to May of 2026. So if you look at the weekly update videos, this vertical line hasn't changed. We've had this drawn out for the last like 3 months. So, or however, whenever November was. November, December, January. 4 months now. Damn, it's been 4 months, dude. That's insane. So yeah, so I think that this vertical line isn't going to change. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I almost got hit by a dog. What? How did you almost... Oh, almost got bit by a dog? Yo, what happened? And Dwayne Kelly, welcome to the live stream, man. Do you want me to look at Beam for you? I hope you're okay. How do you almost get bit by a dog? Did you have to kick it or something? So wait, what happened, Dwayne Kelly? So you were delivering something and then like a dog came running at you or something? I've been voting 81K for weeks, but I think lower. Okay, that's my point. Blocked it 20x, so you would have sold and not. Oh yeah, I would have sold for 5. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, I would have sold that. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Also, I would not have been holding that, especially if they don't pay dividends. Give me something like. Could you do TA on Zora? What's up, bad cops? Welcome. Yeah, I can look into Zora for you. Just posted the other chart with the RSI. Even the RSI lines up. Free Lightning says I agree. Take a look. I have to head out. Take care, everyone. Yo, Free Lightning, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate the fact that you're a mod. Thank you so much for the membership, and thank you so much for the super chat tonight. I really do appreciate that. Have a great night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and happy early Friday. So, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Let's go. Even though I was just on vacation, right? Oh my God, Friday. It's Friday. Let's go. The initial pump anyway. I'll take a look at it in a second. Can you do the Dogecoin thing? Oh yeah, that's right. Dogecoin. So sorry. I have to look at Dogecoin, and then I have to look at Zora. So Dogecoin. Yo, I think that if Bitcoin breaks down to 50K, we will go back down to 5 cents. Anything lower than that, I don't know if it's actually going to break 5 cents. That's a really big capitulation, man. I mean, you're looking at even BTC dropping to... So my target, my low for BTC is... Here, let me show you. And this is where I get it from, right? So historically speaking, on the weekly, every single time BTC does break below the 200-day moving average, it is around 30%. So back in 2015, 30%. Back here, it was 29%. Back here, it was, once we broke it, it was 30%. So that's where I'm getting. Obviously, I'm not just making this stuff up like off the top of my head, and it's pretty consistent. So 30%. I'm starting at 43 because that's actually macro support, the next area of macro support. But 30% would be around $40,000. Okay, so from the current price, you're looking at around a 40% capitulation from the current price down to theoretically the bottom. Okay, so if Bitcoin drops 40%, it's let's just say Dogecoin drops 50 to 60%. Okay, because obviously everything goes down a lot, or altcoins obviously go down a lot more. So Dogecoin back down to 5 cents from the current. I guess it's 50%. So back down to back down to its all-time low here at 5 cents. So the cycle low would be 50% capitulation. I mean, how much lower can Dogecoin actually go if we do break that? That would mean that Dogecoin would be dead, at least for the temporarily time being. But then we have to look at the BTC Dogecoin chart, which we'll have to take a look at that point. But I think that you're probably going to get when BTC bottoms, Dogecoin will probably be around 5 cents, maybe lower. I don't know, but if, it's not impossible for it to go up to $1.50. I don't like the fact that this cycle it did get stuck here, but a lot of coins did that last time too. So XRP, 2 cycles ago, you ended up making a lower high, so did XLM. And then for XRP, for example, this cycle, you actually ended up breaking its all-time high. So who knows? You would just probably have to wait until next cycle, and then $1.50 becomes very obtainable at that point. So I don't think it's impossible for it to hit $1.50, but as it just also depends, because as Dogecoin does print more coins, because it doesn't have a fixed supply, it's just infinite supply. It is inflationary, and it is going to take a lot more volume and money to push the price up. So there's a lot of factors that go into that. So in certain cases, some coins never end up going back up to their all-time highs because they've been so inflated that it's impossible to go back up that high. Like, you're looking at a coin that came out at a 1 billion market cap, and now if it goes back up to that same price that it got released at 1 billion, it would be a trillion market. It would be like 500 billion market cap. A perfect example of this could be ICP. So when they came out with the ICP, they came out with it at a 50 billion market cap, and the price was $400. So now the price of 50x is going to put it back up to $100, and the market cap's going to double top. So you still have another 4x on that. So you're looking at a 250 billion market cap to get price back up to 433 billion. So you're kind of looking the same way with Dogecoin, but Dogecoin is the #1 meme coin, so I'm not docking it. I'm not saying that it can't go up. Obviously, who knew that it could actually go up to 74 cents to begin with? So if anything, any coin can do it, it would be Dogecoin for sure. So I hope that made sense. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And now let's look at Zora for this gentleman here. Yeah, so Zora, you actually came up to resistance and you got smacked. So traders took profits. Congratulations. This was around 146% pump. Can I get 146% pump? Anyway, so yeah, you came up to resistance. Unfortunately, got rejected. Now you made a lower low. I would say Zora, next area of support for Zora is around, so you broke the 618, you came up and you retested it as resistance, and you got broken and you broke back down. The next macro area of support is 1 cent 40. It doesn't necessarily have to go down that low, but that is the next area of support. And then on the macro time frame, it does still have resistance overhead, but given that we've bottomed now, you could just keep breaking down and making lower lows, and again, the floor at that point is 1 cent 40. But if we do get this reversal and we do eventually break out of this downtrend, then you're looking at 3 cents and 4 cents 10 on the top side. So you could still even come back up like you did before, get smack against resistance, and then get sent back down to the shadow realm. So that's pretty much it. Not financial advice, just my opinion. A lot of things happened this cycle that didn't happen other cycles. Yeah, like how we didn't get alt season, man. That's what happened. That didn't happen this cycle. Sal says, please don't forget to check the others chart. I just sent it to you with your RSIs. It's crazy. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you follow me on X, please definitely make your way to X, and and I'll repost Sal's chart. What is that? Left side is RSI divergence indicator 14. RSI indicator 14. Bear. Yeah, that's crazy. It is very similar. Wow. Damn, you think we're about to break 4 trillion, man. Very bullish. Yeah, definitely make your guys' way to the to my Twitter and make sure you drop a follow for Big Sal. Sorry, Big Sal. And yeah, I mean, it looks very similar. So his charts are all solid. So definitely go check it out. Check out his Twitter too. Drop him a follow. I don't like Twitter anymore because it didn't really work out for me. So there, I said it. But anyway, yeah, thanks for sharing that, Sal. It does look very, very, very similar. It does look like we want to break out right now. Aloe, that is your type of bullish chart that you need. Hey, what's up? What's going on? I think my cat needs love right now, so she needs attention. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Come here. You want to be in the live stream? There you go. You want to come over here and sit down on this heated pad that's not heated right now? Come on. Psst. Come on. Or no, I'm going to do technical analysis. You want to look at these charts with me? Let's see. What's going on? Oh, she keeps like walking back and forth. I think she wants to play, so I think I'm going to play with her a little bit. Hey. All right. Let's see. I'm going to read the chat a little bit more and then we will call it here. Yeah, we've been live for almost 2 hours now, so an hour and 57 minutes. So you know what? I'll stay live for another 3 minutes, but no more coin requests. No more coin requests. I got to start working on my outro. So we don't technically need to drop under 50% like every bear market. Yeah, we don't need to, but I mean, I'm going to bank on the fact that we do. It's 30%, but yeah. All-time high before halving also happened February 29, 2024, leap year. I would actually be more fitting if 59K was the bottom and ETFs hold up. Well, that's good because I'm buying in the 50s, so at least I'll get my feet in. That stuck out. 4 trillion over a couple of years. That won't be 3-month run like in the past. Anyways, I gotta get a beer. Anyway, I gotta go get a beer. Yo, see you later, Floofin. I'm gonna end the live stream in like 2 minutes anyway. So thank you so much for coming by, man. South has lots of EBS and flows along the way. I'm just saying it would be very weird for BTC to stay under 2021 highs for a long time, especially after inflation. Fundamentally, it does not make much sense. Yo, just give me 50Ks, man. Let me get in at 50Ks. Why do you have to like always say that it can't go under 50K? Like, I'm trying to get in. You're trying to get in, bro. Come on. Like, really? You want to buy BTC in the 50s and the 40s. Like, what? I'm not the only one. Yeah, I'm not buying this. Like, it's just like, it doesn't look good. Hey. What are you doing? All right. Well, anyways, a good turnout though. We had our peak was 28, so it looks like the viewers are coming back, even though for whatever reason we are bearish. So we are getting stuck at resistance. So we got 44 votes in. We got 59% of the chat is bearish tonight, and 41% says to the moon. So yeah, so I think we're gonna end it here. So yeah, just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and this is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. Happy Friday, or I guess happy Friday tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I really appreciate all of the support. Thank you so much for all the support. It really means a lot, so that's awesome. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so hopefully I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Have a great night, have a great day, and I will see everybody in the next one.